I'm covering pop culture, celebrity news, Depp vs. Heard, cases like that. This is from the New York Post. I know they're not pro Johnny, but that's one of the reasons I want to cover them. And this says Unsealed Depp vs. Heard court docs reveal crude text with Marilyn Manson exotic dancer claims from July 31st, 2021. And what they're going to say here is that Johnny wanted to say in court that Amber Heard worked as, well, what they say. But the thing is, this isn't new. There's been very high speculation that she has for years. It wasn't just something he's pulling out of a hat right now to throw in there. Let's see what we got. Thousands of pages of documents filed in Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's bombshell defamation case were unsealed over the weekend, including text messages between the actor and Marilyn Manson and his team's apparent attempt to bring up his ex-wife's brief stint as an exotic dancer at trial. So they're not even denying it. They're just saying he wanted to bring it up, not it was alleged or anything like that. The New York Post is pretty much saying it happened. The court documents published online and verified by the Post lay out a series of behind-the-scenes moves by attorneys from both sides to get certain claims presented to the jury in Fairfax, Virginia. And over here they claim the unsealed documents you guys probably heard of are 965 pages. I heard more, obviously, have not read them all yet, but let's just say they're really long. And that brings me to this point. New York Post only prints out the most controversial, rumorish, alleged stuff they could find. None of the hardcore facts that are important. They also claim that Amber's lawyers said Johnny's lawyers wanted to bring up Whitney Heard's reality show. Never heard of that. In a 2016 text, Manson allegedly wrote, "I got an Amber 2.0 and also Lindsay just pulled an Amber on me, please delete." Okay, so Marilyn Manson didn't say something like, "Well, I got caught. You know what I did to Evan Rachel Wood that time. It's coming back to me." What he said was, "Looks like I got a hoax played on me now." Sounds about right, from my estimation, from the evidence we have, and all the facts that are out there. And Depp responds, "I've been reading a lot of material on that and sociopathic behavior. It is effing real, my brother. My ex C word is goddamn textbook, according to the document." And that probably is true. He probably read documents, researched, and found out, well, look, this is like exactly the stuff Amber's doing. Seems right to me. Okay, he used the C word. What are you going to do? People curse. No big deal. And it continues. Then Manson, in an apparent reference to an incident where the police were called to Depp and Heard's shared Los Angeles apartment in 2016, wrote, "I got a serious police Amber type scenarios with Elle's family. I'm effing stressing. I don't know if you are back, but I need asylum somewhere because I think the cops might be headed my way," the filing states. And then they keep going on and on about the drugs. We know why. It's just to make Johnny smeared and look bad. But okay, let's see what they got. Heard's lawyers alleged that Depp and Manson went on drug binges together, including in the days before the actress arrived in Australia, and the two got into a now infamous fight that ended with the actor losing the tip of his right middle finger. And whose fault was that? Well, now we know, proved in court, whose fault it was. The filings also include a lengthy passage of allegations that Heard's attorney, Elaine Brennenhoff, claims that she was unable to ask Depp's former agent, Tracy Jacobs, about, including that the actor lied to the LAPD. Okay, well, that claim might or might not be true. It sounds like hearsay to me. Let's keep going. They also say they've got a list of relevant and damaging information that says Johnny showed up on TV wasted. You know what? It doesn't matter. That's not what the case is about. I mentioned here that Amber Heard shows up at these interviews sometimes, not quite right, but that's not the only thing she does that's wrong. It's part of it. With Johnny, that's kind of like the only thing he does that's actually wrong and illegal, so it's kind of normal, and you don't see it much. Out of all the years Johnny's been on TV, how much do you see him go out there wasted and whacked out? Maybe, I'm sure they're out there somewhere, but I don't know. I haven't actually seen it once. Again, irrelevant. Let's move on. Then they mentioned he was messed up when he was filming Pirates and things like that while under contract with Disney. And I got a secret. Disney probably knew Johnny drank and did drugs. They didn't really care so much. It was the allegations. You generally never, ever, ever, ever hear of a movie star getting fired from roles and franchises because they do drugs and alcohol, because it's a pretty common thing. So I'm going to count that as nothing really. Let's keep going. They claim that Johnny had misleading evidence, that they could have questioned Ms. Jacobs for a lot longer than they did, but they ran out of time, so that was their fault. Documents also show how Depp's attorneys worked to exclude testimony regarding the actor's arrest record, and ongoing litigation for other cases included a lawsuit accusing him of assault that was settled in July. Right, that was this guy Rocky who said Johnny hit him on set. But I gotta say this again and again and again. If you get into a fight with a man and you're a man on a movie set in public, even if it happened, that's way different than anything that would happen behind closed doors with your wife. Obviously, nothing happened, but my point is, it's totally different. It's not just one size fits all here. But that didn't happen either, apparently, because there was just one flimsy witness, and who knows? It's not even news anymore. Let's keep going. At the end, of course, they have to mention that Johnny was awarded $10.3 million and Amber was awarded $2. And then they say Amber offered evidence on NBC News Dateline. Okay, well, that's not the right place and not the right time, and apparently it didn't really mean so much to anybody. So obviously, the interesting thing about this article mostly is the text between Marilyn Manson, which I didn't see anything very damning or fishy that would make me think twice or say, hey guys, we never knew this, but this doesn't look that great now. It was just Marilyn Manson saying, looks like I'm getting Amber herded like you are. It actually makes him look a little bit better. Think of what that could have been. What if he said, I got caught? It might come back to me, man. That thing we talked about, I told you never to tell anyone. Oh my God, people might find out. No, he was just like, it's happening to me. Pretty reasonable. Let me know what you think down below. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. And one last thing. I started a personal channel. Sometimes I want to get to politics, things like that I don't want to cover here. So maybe check it out. It'll be linked down below. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be really sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time. Brent done for now.